Alrighty, welcome back everybody to the Ocarina of Time stream. As always, I gotta check the audio, especially when I'm doing this PC shit. Alright, it's sounding okay. Hopefully I can keep up with the chats this time. I've got to find a better way to do this. I would prefer to play it like this, which you guys can't see it, but essentially the window that I'm playing this game on, the background outside of it, because this is a windowed version of the game. I could play a full screen, but we saw what happened there a couple streams ago. But the windowed version runs better, and on top of that too, it helps me see the well, let's see. Does this mouse show up on stream? It does. Okay, cool. That would have been a lot more useful to point out some things. I'll try to keep that in mind. Hopefully I never have the mouse just sitting like that. That would be annoying. But anyways, let's see. You guys probably can't see anything past these black borders here. But basically this entire square is, well, it's probably more full screen for you guys, but for me it's a little smaller. On the outsides of this, if you can imagine this as a tiny windowed square, on the outsides of it is OBS, which is my streaming setup, streaming software, and on the right side of it I have my all chat, which is really easy to see when I'm using something like console, because I can just keep OBS up on my PC or my laptop and, you know, play my console game on the monitor that's in front of me. But for something like this, you know, I prefer to put the window in front of OBS and run it that way. That is the only way I can see all of the chats at once in a nice little area. But the problem is when I do that with this emulator, it likes to lag sometimes. Likes to drop some frames. So, not doing too bad right now, but if for whatever reason it eventually, you know, if it starts doing something funky, I'm probably gonna have to restrict myself on seeing or having access on being able to, geez, what am I trying to say here? Being able to read the all chat in favor of smoother gameplay. I don't know, it's late. It's definitely a late stream here. So, forgive me if I'm a little tired, but they've kind of been pretty late lately. Okay, that's what I figured. Alright, so... Actually, hold on, before I do anything crazy... What does Navi gotta say? Yeah, I would say we should go to the Forest Temple first, but I'm not going to do that. I actually want to see if I can grab Epona here. I guess honestly, comparing this to like open world games nowadays, it's really not that annoying to walk across the field, but at the time as a kid, it felt like it took forever to get from one side of the field to the other, because this was a decently sized, scaled out field. Which it definitely gets a little bit nicer when you have Epona. No, I am not liking that lag. Yep. Of course, as soon as I put OBS away, then that's when it wants to run fine. That sucks, dude. Is there a way I could pop this chat out? There's gotta be a way. What is this? What does this button do? Oh, that is... Actually... Shit. No. Come back here. I can pull it out. Ah, damn it. Okay, so Obi... What is the point of that? That doesn't even make any sense. Okay, so I can pull out the all chat window as a pop-up, like kind of like a pop-out window. Similar to, you know, any window on a computer. But as soon as I minimize the OBS, what the fuck is going on here, dude? Holy shit. I don't know. Anyways, I guess I can't do it. Whatever. For whatever reason, the game does not like right here. I guess it's running easier now. Alright. Okay, what is it? Like, what is making this run so poorly here? I don't understand. Maybe it'll be for my benefit, though. Alright, so we're gonna ignore that. Gonna run over to Epona here. Actually, we gotta play this song, I forgot. I think if we get on top of her, excuse me, and then we come over to this guy, talk to him, he should offer us to race. No? There we go. Okay, I guess I'm kind of confused here. Oh, nice. Well, I made my money back, I think. Come on, Epona. We gotta get you out of here. Got you caged up like an animal. I thought you talked to this guy when... Come on, let me race you, buddy. I don't know. I'll listen. Yeah. I'm not... Maybe I have to get further into the game before I can do this? Something is not right here. Well, at least I made my money back. Oh, there we go. Oh, damn it. Okay, so I have to... Fuck. Well, I wonder what triggered him to do that. Maybe I just have to run around with the horse for a little bit. Okay, well... I am unfortunately a brokey, so I'll have to come back here later. Until then, this will be my means of traversal. Whoa, Mick. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're not going to be doing that. Gotta stop jumping up on my computer, man. It's been like... I don't know, how many months has it been that I've been just yapping at this cat? Too many months of him jumping on my keyboard. One of these times he's gonna hit a button that completely fries everything. Maybe not fries everything, but well, I'm just worried that one day he'll just be like, I don't know, Control-Alt-Delete on my game or something. I don't know. Okay, fine, dude, I get it. You want to go out. I'll let you out. Come on. Come on. I'm not sure what interests him so much to go out there all the time, but... At least I don't think there's any dogs out there he can harass, so... Should be good. Excuse me. Oh, dude, I just loaded in. Alright, so yeah, the forest is gonna be full of enemies now. You know what's kind of cool is if you look down here, it's kind of foreshadowing a little bit in a weird way. Yeah, the Deku Tree is still dead. I don't know why I came over here. Is anybody still in the shop? Oh yeah. Great. I gotta make my way back there with no music. Alright, I'm gonna try to remember where the hell to go. Oh, it's you. Yeah, I forgot. The fuck out of my way! Little punk. So we got another chat on YouTube here from MyKidamimo. Okay, I'm just messing up the pronunciation on that, but welcome in. Is this with retro achievements? If not, then perhaps look into it. Makes the game a bit more fun if you can play it with achievements. I've not ever heard of that, which is crazy because I'm super into all the ROM hacks and all the updates on those. I have not heard of retro achievements though, but that does sound kind of cool. They have like little achievements pop up for different things you do in the game. That would actually be really cool. Almost like trophy hunting. I will definitely have to take a look into that. Okay, I think we go this way. I want to go that way, but I know that's a trap. I'm gonna go this way. Yeah. And then this way, right? Huh? There we go. Oh yeah, I got good memory sometimes. Yeah, I never really listened to Navi growing up. When I was a kid playing this game, I just bum rushed my way through. I also forgot, yeah, we have enemies. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's up with that, man? I didn't know they had that type of AI. Okay. Yeah, I did not like these guys. They creeped me out as a kid. Awesome. Just Google for RA, but YouTube doesn't allow me to post direct links. I got plenty of retro achievement games on my own channel, but will require a setup. Is it like a patch or something, or what do you have to do? Is it... Because that would be awesome if you could just patch it in, like a typical ROM hack or something. Even if it's not, though, I'd be willing to, put in a little work to add something like that. That would be pretty cool. I don't know if you can stun these guys. Damn it. Oh my god. Retro Achievements is a website where you can create an account to then link it in the emulator to then play the classic games with achievements. They will require ROM files, etc., so not every ROM will work. Okay, so first off, fuck this Moblin guy, or whatever he's called. Second off, I think I'm understanding it now, so it's more like web-based than it is like you patching it into the actual game. Regardless though, it's cool either way. Eat a bomb. Haha! A worthy trade. Worthwhile one. Alright, now before I continue, I know there's a fairy fountain up here, so I'm gonna run into that quick. But no, that sounds pretty cool. I'll definitely have to take a look at that. I jumped right into that. Awesome. It would mean restarting the game, of course, and I do not think YouTube would appreciate it if you installed it, etc. live. That is a good point. But also, fuck that. Like, yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of sick of YouTube's bullshit. Especially, I will say, even though, like, I'm a YouTuber or whatever, I hate advertisements so much, and I hate how much they're forcing them on YouTube videos. Mine especially, too. Like, for the longest time, I always kept my YouTube channel no monetization, no ads, no nothing, because I didn't want that. And now it's like they forced it on me, and now, in the past, like, month, it seems like they forced more ads onto every single video. I don't know, it's just annoying. Nintendo ain't a big fan of emulation, nor is YouTube, but for the sake of preservation, it's a must. 85% of all the classic titles are lost. Okay, YouTube's one thing, but Nintendo, whew. I know it's ironic since I'm playing a Nintendo game, but dude, I hate Nintendo. I went into a tangent about this probably like 3 times in the past 5 months on different streams. You know, a lot of people kind of agree, but I really don't give a fuck what Nintendo thinks about emulation. I've paid for Ocarina of Time so many times. And, you know, if my original cartridge worked properly, I would just dump it myself. Which, that's totally legal, totally fine, apparently. But as soon as you grab it from somebody else online, it's like, oh, that's a no-no. I'm sorry, but YouTube's not making any profit on this shit. I hate when they try to remove, like, emulation and ROM hacks and all this stuff. The fans are the only reason these games are still alive to this day. And Nintendo, what was the last time they gave a shit about Ocarina of Time was for the 3DS. Otherwise, it was like, yeah, nah. I don't like playing by their rules, because their rules are very anti-consumer. I've seen plenty of people playing RA Live, though, so that should be fine. I mean, I've been playing ROM hacks. This isn't, like... Sorry, I'm kind of yapping right now. Should continue this cutscene, but yeah, I've already been streaming, like, ROM hacks and stuff. I've had the creator of Indigo in a couple of my streams, which, ironically, I still haven't streamed Indigo yet, but I'm kind of waiting for that game to get finished, or that ROM hack to get finished before I decide to play it, but I will say Indigo is a very, very good ROM hack. But otherwise, yeah, I've played The Sealed Palace, I've played, what was the other one I played? The Ultimate Trial, I've played The Missing Link. Oh, really, really phenomenal ROM hacks. But, you know, if Nintendo wants to get all upsetty about that, well, they're going to be very upset with a very large amount of people, because there's a lot of people playing those. Just downloading and installing, they do not like it. Well, it depends. Nintendo 64 MP. Like I said, I have that on my own channel, monetized and all, but if you emulate Switch 2, then it's an absolute no-go. But those who don't have Chivos yet, besides not every classic game has Chivos, it has to be requested by the community, etc. Or just monetize your content, man, or YouTube takes 100% of the income. Well, yeah, at this point, that's kind of what I was like. I just decided, no, like... like you said, like YouTube, if I don't monetize it myself, YouTube will still monetize my videos, but they'll just take all the profit. So at this point, it's like, am I making much on this? No. I haven't even hit the threshold to get paid for one of these. I mean, I've gotten close, but it resets every, I don't know, I feel like it's every month, and if you don't make that threshold within that month, they just don't pay you that money. Which is kind of dumb. I don't remember it. Like, I'm pretty sure it did not used to be like that back in the day. But I could be wrong, but regardless, yeah, that's kind of the boat I'm on. Like, at this point, I might as well monetize my own videos, because otherwise YouTube will do it for me, and they'll just take all the money. And I may earn €2.10 per month, but I guess it's something better than 0. Be careful with monetization, though. You cannot change it in, let's say, 1 year from now, unless you re-upload. So be future-proof. What do you mean by change it? I'm still like... Because yeah, if you're saying like you can't edit the videos, I mean... I don't know, I still like... I haven't had the need to do this yet, for the most part, but I edit my streams. Not necessarily like change them, it's more so just for the fact that I will go into a stream after I've already streamed, at least on YouTube, this doesn't apply to Twitch, but I'll go into there and I will edit it, and I'll trim a little bit of it, and then I'll click save as new, and then that is how I'm able to re-upload it as a video. But otherwise, though, I actually like the real, like the original stream that's, you know, in the live tab. I don't ever change that, but Zelda used to be none of the above, but now I mark it as violence. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I don't know. I always kind of, especially with the whole Copa thing that happened how many years ago, I always try to make sure that YouTube understands 100% that this is not a channel for kids whatsoever. That's why I curse a lot of my videos too. I know for a while there, they had this really weird rule. This really weird, like, because a lot of this shit's ran by AI. There was content creators who were mature-rated content creators only, and because they didn't swear enough in their videos, or they didn't play enough mature-rated games, they actually got converted into a kids channel, which is really stupid. But then YouTube also had an issue with if you swore within the first 15 seconds of a video, then it was like a really bad no-no, and they did not push that video out. I think they've changed it, yeah, I can't even talk. I think they have switched it since then. But regardless, I don't know, it's hard to keep up with YouTube's fucking... their micromanagey fucking rulebook. It's just like, I don't know, I'm just gonna upload my shit, and if they don't like it, they can go fuck themselves. I'll probably just take it down or whatever. Wouldn't have been the first time YouTube's taken down my videos. I know there's, from my really early days of uploading on YouTube, they took a lot of videos that I had on there they took away, and they never even told me they deleted them. There was no notification or anything. It was just, like, I know I had this one called GTA 5 in the Hood when that game first came out, and that was just removed after a year, and then I re-uploaded it, and then I had to be like 15 at the time. 14 or 15, I re-uploaded it, and then, you know, come to find out a couple years ago when I was scrolling through my channel, I'm like, oh, that video's gone again, so, yeah. If I play Modern Warfare 2, I need to mark firearms, etc., just to make sure that they cannot be demonetized in the future, nor taken down, of course. The only one that can take my Nintendo content down is Nintendo themselves. That's why I have NC content. I rage sometimes. Besides, it's easier to add commentary later than convert with commentary content into no commentary. Oh yeah. That makes sense. I usually, I don't know, I mean, there might be a time where I do a no commentary type of video in the future, but I think I'll do that more as a, like as a video instead of a stream. But yeah, for the most part, I'm always doing live commentaries, live videos. It's just all around kind of easier. When it, like, for example, like when it comes to like making a video, like I used to do many years ago when I was really on YouTube a lot. You know, I would record a video with Audacity and all that, record it with whatever recording software I had, and then you know, of course, upload it. But with streaming, it's kind of nice in a way because I don't have to worry about editing anything, you know. I don't have to make shit flashy, I don't have to do anything crazy, no crazy edits or anything like that. And, you know, I don't know, it's just much more straightforward, so I do prefer the live stream method, and it's also nice, too, to see, like, a lot of my viewers in the chat are reoccurring people. The only problem is, unfortunately, sometimes, like right now, I'm streaming late at night, so half of my viewers are not even awake right now, I'm assuming, but... What did Navi say to me? There were arrows pointed on the floor? GTA 5 is my best videos and they're 100% demonetized. My GTA 5 videos are still online, just 100% demonetized. You can do both at the same time with OBS, you know that, right? And live stream with commentary and a separate recording without. Oh yeah, I could do that. But I wouldn't do that for my emulator here. I probably would do that with I guess I kind of... Okay, I take that back. I kind of did, because I made a video about Berserk a couple months ago, and I used some gameplay that I recorded on OBS, but... Yeah, I know you can, like, record simultaneously while also streaming and have two separate files, but my thing is, one, I don't really have a need for that as much, and two, well, I guess, like I said, I would only ever do it for consoles. I would never do it while I'm using an emulator, because, I mean, here, let me just show you an example, if this is an area that takes a lot of, yep, there's already one right off the bat, one little frame drop. As you can kind of, okay, it's kind of hard to tell, but you can still kind of tell a little bit. It's very, very brief there for a second, but in some areas where the game needs a lot to load, whenever I have OBS on in the background, it's like kind of lagging. I don't know, I guess I should say it's just laggy all around, so I don't want to put any more strain on my laptop than it needs to, because otherwise this thing will just be... the emulation will just be very laggy. But console-wise, I could definitely do that. I just need to, I guess, figure out something I'd like to do, like maybe I don't know, a Dark Souls playlist, no commentary, or a Dark Souls playthrough, no commentary, sorry. Commentary file can be uploaded separately, allowing you to remove the commentary from live streams. I used to use, I know for another channel that I used to work on, which we haven't really made a lot of videos in the past couple of years, but when it first came out, that was pretty fun. It was called the Sales Squad YouTube channel. That one was really, honestly, really good. I went all out on the work on that one. Even had an animator come in and animate us a little intro. That was really, really cool. Shout out to xAustishx. It's probably been like 3 or 4 years since I talked to that guy, but... Okay, I don't think we can continue any further without the bow and arrow. So I need to go grab that. But yeah, anyways, about the Sales Squad thing. That one I used... I kind of did that same thing where I separated the audio and the gameplay in order to edit, and also to edit the audio. I spent a very long time trying to edit the audio, but, you know, now that I look back on it with what I'm using now, I could have easily done all the edits with the audio, just in, without having to go into post and do it, because I'm using those same type of, microphone modifications, or filters, I guess you could call them, on, my stream right now. So, I never really needed to waste all that time. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's really anything else I can do here. Damn, I thought maybe there's a chance I could grab it. Okay, let's get out of here. Yeah, that's normal. I have that too, but it ain't recording. It ain't in the recording. It can happen at any moment, and if you watch it back, it won't be there again. I thought it was a YouTube thing, but maybe it's an OBS thing. I have also noticed that, like... Yeah, I don't know, it's weird. Like, during an actual live stream, it'll be kind of like a little... little frame drop or a little glitchy, but then if I watch it back when the live stream is done, it's perfectly fine. Especially if I re-upload it as a video. Just a couple streams ago when I was playing Elden Ring, I actually had a viewer in here kind of testing this theory, and he said at first it looked like it was lagging, but then he went back and rewatched it and it was totally fine, so yeah, I don't know, it's kind of confusing sometimes. It's hard to commentate when you have no viewers or people who talk back, so I will fill that job. Yeah, I can't complain too much because I am streaming very late compared to, you know, most of my viewers are not very active after like 11 to 12 time. But you know, I've been working a lot late nights and oh, that is not what I meant to do. There we go. Tonight was definitely a late one, so. But regardless, I knew that I wanted to stream some Ocarina of Time, so. But no, I do get that a lot. Oh, can I get up there? Oh, I made it. Sweet. I do get that quite a bit. There'll be people that comment on my videos like, "Oh, damn it, I missed the stream." For a lot of different streams, which is kind of unfortunate, you know. I would love to stream at a reasonable hour and a reasonable time, like most of the time, but a lot of the times, unless it's on a weekend or if I, you know, get done with work early, I usually am streaming kind of late at night. Chaptering my content in the background. One video at a time, my friend. Let's say it's YouTube with their ad block war. Oh god, don't even get me on that tangent. You know, I thought for the longest time that my computer was the issue, but now I'm realizing YouTube is literally forcing, like, they force the website to lag if they detect that you're using ad blockers. And you know what's funny too is at first they did this whole war on ad blockers where, like, if you had any sort of ad blocker you couldn't even watch a video. But of course ad blockers found a way around that. And dude, I don't know, some of the ads on YouTube are just crazy. Like, it's almost unsafe to not have ad blocker at this point if you're scrolling around online. And I'm pretty sure the fucking FBI even recommended that American citizens should be using ad blocker. Oh. Regardless, YouTube is not gonna stop me from my ad block usage. It is kind of annoying though on my phone if I'm trying to listen to music. I feel like, I swear to god, these fuckers only send you like 3-minute advertisements when you're like sitting in the shower or something. Or you're at the gym trying to listen to music and you know, one of those moments, or you're cooking, that's the worst. Trying to watch a cooking video and my hands are full of like food, and then I just get hit with like a 3-minute ad that I can't skip because I'm too busy, you know. I work a lot too, man, especially for that €2.10 a month, 80 to 100 hours a week. Currently got about 5,000 videos online, of which 3,000 are fully chapterized. Holy shit, man. You must be uploading quite a bit. Let me check out your channel quick. Oh yeah. Upload as many games as I can as quickly as I can, and by doing so 100%. I definitely, I feel that. I try to upload as much as I can as fast as I can. I see. Oh, I have to give you a sub. I gave you a sub, sir. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. That's awesome. I just gave you a sub as well. Pretty cool. I got a 4K PC, bro, so I can say it ain't your PC. Well, yeah. I mean, okay, I'm not gonna say it's amazing by any means, but I have more of a gaming laptop, which, it's okay. It's okay. What? Why can't I... Can't hookshot myself up there? I don't know, the gaming laptops are okay, but I never really, like, you know, you can't compare them to like an actual pre-built PC by any means. But for what it's worth, it does the job, and it does everything I need it to, so I don't really need to... At the moment, I don't need to spend any more money, but I think eventually someday, if I'm still going to be gaming within the next couple years, I have to really sit down and think about this for a while, but if I do, I definitely plan on going to PC-only type of game. Dude, I'm like so lost here, holy shit. Let me try going back up here. Oh, he doesn't see me. Okay, I'm just gonna wait for him to... Oh, there we go. Ooh, I don't know if I'll make it. Nope. Yeah, I think this is meant for fairy bow area. I don't know, where was I? Kinda lose my train of thought when it's this late at night, but the fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah, the PCs. I think eventually I will get a pre-built PC. Or not a pre-built, I'll probably build my own. I guess, I don't know, we'll see what happens, but all I know is that I'm kind of done with any sort of modern consoles as of late, and, you know, I hate to be like a nerd like that, because it used to be so fucking annoying to hear that, but I genuinely think that the PC is far superior to any modern console. Especially when it comes to, like, anti-consumer policies and shit. It's just so much... It's a better bang for your buck to get a PC. It'll last longer, and you can do so much more. There's modding. And with the fact that a lot of games are crossplay now. There we go. YouTube load slow, etc. Yeah, no, it's actually like kind of been confirmed. YouTube will actually slow down the website if it figures out that you're using ad block. There's a lot of other shitty ass things that they do once they realize you're using ad block, but regardless, I'm patient enough so I can wait through their forced load times. Yeah, if you look it up, there's actually a code that they have that forces your website to load slower if it detects you using ad block. Do you have iron boots, my friend? I do not. Do I... Shit. Do I need iron boots? I think I do. Oh my god. Did I forget the iron boots? I did. You can sneak past them, just move upwards and stand still for a second, then move again. Works like a charm. I am chaptering Zelda Wind Waker, by the way. Funny, ain't it? YouTube knew, so they recommended you. That reminds me, I started a Wind Waker stream a couple months ago, and people really liked it, but I unfortunately have not finished that yet, but I'll definitely get to that. I don't know, there's just so many games that have been recommended by my viewers, and, you know, just for myself, too, there's a lot of games that I want to stream. There's just a lot. I kind of lose focus on, you know, trying to finish all of them at once. I know Blasphemous, I still have to finish Blasphemous, Resident Evil 4 Remake. Oh shit, what else? Far Cry 3, Black Ops 2. All of those were streams that I started and have not finished yet. Less respect for YouTube, credit where credit is due. Yeah, I know, because I use it. Sorry, YouTube, but I am poor. Pay me $20 a month and I will gladly pay $20 a month for premium. They'll never get a penny out of me for premium. It was debatable back like a couple years ago when premium wasn't a ripoff, but now they've completely changed it. They've upped the price like 3 times since then. And now they have like a modified version of premium where you can get premium, but you'll still get ads or something like that, which is just ridiculous to me. Then you must get them. That's why I don't mind the modern audience games. Plenty of classics to focus on. Yeah, exactly. I like some modern games, and I definitely do play them and stream them, but for the most part, I think gaming is kind of... I don't know, maybe I'm just getting older. But, I don't like modern games as much as these older games. There's more soul put into these games. And I've said it before, and I don't know, I probably sound like a broken record to some people who have been watching since, you know, I started streaming, but there's just so much more soul put into these games, and the modern games, it's like 1 in every 20 games is a banger, you know, a good game. But you look back at times, like during these times, it was like, it felt like every other game was a banger. Every other game was amazing, and there was soul, and there was passion, and all that is gone now in most modern games. It wasn't until like Elden Ring came out and I played that where I was like, oh my god, this game is amazing. I didn't feel that. I felt that, like, I'm really trying to think. In the PS5 era, all I could think about was obviously Elden Ring, FromSoft, Demon Souls was another one. Red Dead Redemption 2, I guess? That could be one. But, I don't know. Just too many games where the developers are restricted far too much, and, you know, the entire idea for making a game is just to make more money off of a player. And I would love to have a Nintendo 64, but then I would also need a capture card and pay big money for the original cartridges, and yeah, I cannot afford that. Yeah. I have a Nintendo 64 and I have some of the cartridges for it, but even so, it's really tough to set up and work with and not have too many issues for someone like me. I guess for some people it probably would be easier. I'm getting sidetracked here. Where the fuck do I get those iron boots at? Oh, I remember. I know where to get the iron boots. I thought you could get this dungeon without the iron boots, though. Alright, well, I do have 51. You know what? I'm just gonna reset the game, because that is a long hike back. Just gonna do a soft reset. I want to play some of them, like Stellar Blade and Black Myth Wukong. Black Myth Wukong is actually on sale right now, at least for PlayStation. I noticed that the other day. I'm like, I might get that game. But I think first I want to get, I know I've had a lot of people recommending me, not really so much on stream, but a lot of people, like at my workplace, my coworkers and stuff, my buddies, have been recommending me to play, Expedition 33. And I feel like, you know, I'm not a huge turn-based combat type of guy, but apparently that one is like an interactive turn-based game, so that seems like something I could really get into. And for it being like, what, $40, it's kind of cheap, and a lot of people say that the story is phenomenal in that game, so I'll definitely be getting that game first. Stellar Blade's another one I heard about that could also be pretty good. I have not really looked too much into it, though. But I am a poor son of a bitch. I feel you there. So many games, brother. Too little mortal time. Exactly. That's why I try to, like, fucking rush some of these games out. Because, I know there will be a certain point. I don't know how many years it will be from now. But there will be a certain point on this channel where I am gonna probably not be doing as much gaming content. You know, it is what my audience likes for right now, so that's what I'm gonna do for a bit, but eventually I will change that. Oh, what? It was daytime? I thought it was nighttime. Alright, I thought it was registered as nighttime. Especially if already 85% is lost. I bought a capture card once for like 250 euros and it broke with one press of the record switch. Damn, dude, I would fucking lose my mind. Sent it back and got my money back. Need the iron boots for the well. There's a chest there with a key, which you need to access the ballroom. Yeah, it's for that outdoor area. Before I grab the boots, though, I totally forgot about that. You know, actually, that makes me wonder, like, is there anything in the game that tells you you need to go? Wait. Well, nope, that's Majora's Mask. Whoopsies. There we go. I want to see if there's anything in the game where it's like, you need iron boots. Yeah, she just says the same stuff. I wonder if Navi does. Oh, perfect timing. Alright, whatever. I know where to go, but I'm just wondering, like, if I'm playing this for the first time, I wonder how some people could figure this out. Okay, and rupees. Located in the room with the boxes and arrows on the floor. Oops. Top floor, but require 3 small keys out of my head. Oh, off the top of your head, yeah. They can make big money with it. Oh, Nintendo should release an official Nintendo emulator. They could make big money off it. Yeah, they'll never do that. Nintendo just doesn't want money from the fans. I mean, they do want money, but they want money. And I don't know, they technically do have their own emulator, but it is awful. Like, in comparison to this type of, like, PC emulation. Oh, that is not the song I wanted to play. Oh, and the iron boots are located at Zora's domain. Yeah, it's in that whole frozen cavern area. Okay. I'm gonna run around, jump with Epona, and hopefully this guy offers to race me. Oh, don't do that, Epona. Come on. Yes! Hell yeah. Oh, save state, where are you? I'm doing this just in case I lose, but anyways, you need Epona to win this race. Oh my god, this... Okay, thank god I save stated. It's all about staying on the inner circle, and you can outrun them. And don't use all of your carrots up in one go. Yeah, I win. Epona. Everybody loves Epona, unlike the horse from Shadow of Colossus. Somehow I figured it out as a child. I called Nintendo Line once. I wish I knew how to use Nintendo Line when I played this Majora's Mask. Very expensive for a stupid answer. It was for the water temple and I didn't know where to go, so me and a friend called the Nintendo Line. We learned we needed to shoot the ice arrow on the water. That's cool, man. I do kind of wish that I was a little bit older when I played this game, because then I could have done cool stuff like that, but, you know, I mean, I probably could have done it as a kid. I do remember seeing the phone numbers and stuff in the magazines, but I never did that. I felt like I would get yelled at if I did. The mom of the maid was not happy when she got the bill. That's exactly why I didn't do that, because I knew my parents would whoop my ass when they'd see that bill. Was it worth it? Not really, but I couldn't figure it out at the time. When it comes to RA, by the way, you can play in both hardcore and softcore. Hardcore means no save slates. That's crazy. That would be fun, though. Alright, so yeah, I forgot. I have to get the ice arrows as well to get into Zora's Domain. So then I can get the iron boots, so then I can go into the Forest Temple. And also the Water Temple. Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it... Yeah, whatever. Yeah, let's do another race. You can keep the horse. Yeah! Damn right we can keep the horse. And I am gonna use the power of emulation to do a save state here. There we go. That's a good start right there. Uh-oh, getting too out of bounds here. I remember getting so frustrated at this minigame as a kid that I raged so hard that I bit the controller because I kept losing. Alright, what's up with that horse? Is that Epona? How did you tame that wild horse right under my nose? Yeah, of course. This guy is not going to play fair, though. Alright, so there is a couple ways to do this, but all of the answers to your questions here are these large fences on the outside here. Each one of them has their own little cool cutscene, dependent on which fence you choose to jump out of. I always went with the classic, the left side fence, so that's what we're gonna do. And with that, congratulations. You stole somebody's horse. Now we can traverse around Hyrule Field at a quicker pace. Let me check the chat here. If you like challenges, try Super Mario 64 Lazy Lakitu. I've heard about that. I will test your gaming skills. Give us a pony, you old man. Goal. Me too. I lost many hundreds of rupees. I think the first time I got that was via the 100% Skulltula and thus the unlimited 200 rupees gift. I always used long shot to get into the Gerudo Valley and learned later via my father that you can get Epona. Same. I think it was because of my dad that I found out you could get a horse in this game. Because, yeah, I was the same way. I'm pretty damn sure I always used the long shot to get into the Gerudo area. And then one day I saw my dad just use the horse to get over there. I'm like, what? That's wild! The horse can jump that? I just lost my mind. I don't know if Epona can come all the way over here with us. Yeah, I think this is as far as she can go. Alright, farewell for now, Epona. I'm trying to remember how you get the ice arrows. I remember how you get the fire arrows. But I guess we'll see if my memory gets jogged. Oh yeah, my seed has been planted. Oh, it's a fairy fountain? I guess I could use some heals. Oh yeah, got some more rupees. Cool stuff. Opponent should be a unicorn. She is one of a kind. Ice arrows inside the Gerudo training ground. What? I don't remember all this. I mean, Okay, I think, yeah, I know what you're talking about now. You have to get through that whole thing. That's just crazy to me, though. I always thought that... Actually, I don't know. I think maybe my memory's a little foggy. It's been a long, long time since I played this game, so... Actually, yeah, I can't... Hold on. Let me just make sure. No, that's not even worth it. I know damn well I need the ice arrows to get into the Zora, or the ice cavern. I will need those ice arrows. But I just don't remember all this kind of back and forth in the areas. As a kid, I thought it was like very linear for the most part in this game. But maybe I'm just forgetting things. I'm definitely forgetting some things for sure. My excuse is it's been years since I've played this, so... And to complete Gerudo Training Ground, you need the Silver Gauntlets, for which you need to beat at least half of the Spear Temple. Wait, what? Okay, wait. Yeah, no, okay, something was, I think I just, wasted my time going back here. Okay. So if what you're saying is correct, I should have stayed on that thing. I thought that you needed ice arrows to get into the ice cavern. But now that I think about it, maybe you don't. Oh, come on. Come on, game, what was that? Oh, I was gonna grab that ledge. God, I love these Zelda games. Yeah, they're so good. I know some people last night were kind of saying the same thing. And I don't mean to shit on it, but, nope, that is not the song I want to play, but... That's the song I want to play. God damn you, analog! Analog stick! But yeah, no, I know. This is, kind of a common thing. It's starting to seem like this is a common opinion. So I'm glad I'm not like the only one, but I'd rather play these games, these older Zelda titles, than any of the newer ones. Like Breath of the Wild is cool because it was new, but Tears of the Kingdom is I only played like an hour of that and I just got really disinterested in it. Oh wait, don't I need fire? Like a... Okay, maybe not. Maybe I don't need to unfreeze this guy. And to get into that temple, you need the Lens of Truth and hover boots. I was always kind of confused at this as a kid. I'm like wondering, is this supposed to be the giant fish? What was it, Jabu? Grab this heart piece here. Okay, yeah, no, never mind. I thought for whatever reason that we needed ice arrows to get in here, but we definitely don't. I will say, though, this area of the game is a bit of a nuisance. I did not like this area as a kid. Oh my god. Get over here, you ice monster. No, that requires blue fire to get the Zora's tunic from the Zora King. I love puzzle games, makes the mind smart. It's all about the details. No, ice cavern is open. There you can find plenty of blue fire. Oh yeah, there's that little pedestal with the fire on there. One could buy one, but need max wallet and about 300 rupees or so. Yeah, that's not worth it though. As long as we grab some in here. Also, Zelda Ocarina of Time, but randomized is fun too. I did do actually a Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask combined randomizer. That was pretty interesting because it takes two games and puts both of them together and randomizes the items in both of those games with each other. So, and to get to Majora's Mask, you would walk through the Happy Mask Salesman door in Ocarina of Time, and to get to Ocarina of Time, you would walk into the clock tower. So, that was super cool. Very interesting, but a very difficult that's pretty tough. Especially because you really have to think about the logic. If there is some. Sometimes there's randomizers with no logic. It allows so many games to be replayed over and over again. How can a dev be against that, right? I love the gaming community. Shout out to you all. Nanny? I haven't done that one yet, but it's on the plan. May the gods give me time to do them all. No Logic is my favorite. Dude, okay, No Logic seems very interesting when I watch other people do it, but when I do it, I am like, I don't know, I guess I can't say for certain, but you'd have to go back and check out my Majora's Mask and OOT ROM hacks, but like I got a good chunk of the way there for somebody who is new to that type of stuff, but I won't lie, that shit was very confusing. I'm gonna take a second to let my cat back in, so hopefully he's not terrorizing the living room. Let me go check here. Okay, looks like the living room is safe and sound. For now, hopefully. Alright, time to get through this. Wait, I came from this way. Dude, I feel like there's like a mosquito flying around or something. I don't know. Might be losing my mind. I feel like there's a bug flying around here. What is your favorite temple? Mine is Water Temple. Yes, I know, guys. Most of you hate that one. That's the temple where I can gain the much time and speedruns compared to other pros. Water Temple is where I shine. Ooh, my favorite temple in Ocarina of Time. That's a tough one. I've got to say, they're all very enjoyable. But I think my favorite has to be the Shadow Temple. I don't know if we can count Beneath the Well as a temple, because that's more... Ah! No! I need to switch to the nuts. I hate bats in this game. Oh, come on! Let me move here. There we go. But I would say probably the Shadow Temple, just based off of how kind of creepy it is. And that dungeon always kind of made me feel a bit uneasy as a kid. Oh, nice. I missed my jump. Dude, fuck these bats. Oh, I think I hear another one. Oh no, it's just that. How did that not... Okay, I don't know how that didn't flash him. Oh, I can't wait to get my bow. I'm gonna die before I get to the end of this podium thing. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Navi. I can tell it's blue fire by the way it's blue, and it's fire. Oh yeah, I got fairies. Good thing I've got them. Oh, you waited to the second I stepped foot. I should have just hook-shotted. But yeah, no, I've got to say the Shadow Temple. Ah! I was trying to use a nut. I've got to go with the Shadow Temple. I like how different it is to the rest of the dungeons in this game. And I don't know, I kind of like that creepy factor in these types of Zelda games. That's why Majora's Mask is my favorite. That's my third favorite temple. Water, Spirit, and Fire, and Water... Well, oh, Spirit and Fire and Water are on my shared third. I mean Water, Spirit, and Fire / Shadow. I find the Fire Temple music relaxing. Which version of it? Because I'm playing on the 1.0 version. That's the one that I had as a kid growing up on the cartridge. And, yeah, I don't know. I prefer the original cartridge versus the newer one. I'm using the words newer very loosely when I say that, but I'd say the more recent cartridge, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I like the differences between the two, but I like this one more. Because one, it has that chanting in the Fire Temple. I don't know, there's a lot of little differences, but I also do like how Ganon's blood, when he coughs, is red instead of like green or blue. Because then, when that happened to me as a kid, when I saw that, because I don't know if there's too many times in this game where there's red blood being used, but I know Ganon, he coughed up red blood, I'm like, oh shit. You know, I was like freaking out. I'm like, oh, he's dying. And he's bleeding for real. It's not just some monster blood. Like, shit's getting serious. Okay, this is... I fucking hate this puzzle so much, I'm not gonna lie. I hated it when it was in that ROM hack I played too. There's no point in that. Yes, I know it's a Muslim chant, but man, I love that temple tune. And Gerudo Valley song. MM is my second favorite Zelda game. Yeah, I agree. I like the chanting in the Fire Temple. I feel like it's... Without it in there, it feels like something's missing. Which I understand why they had to change it, but still. I do wish that it was kept... Alright, let's try this again. I have to kill all these bats again. Risky heart grab right here. Okay. Do I have all... Okay, yeah, I might as well fill up my bottle. Here to say hi. This game tortured me growing up. My friend was my walkthrough when needed. Welcome in. I'm just gonna say Robo, because I don't know how to pronounce that, but welcome in. I would say my dad was my walkthrough when I was growing up for this game. Ah, oh, damn it, I didn't want to do that. Ooh, I hate this area. I hate slippery shit. Makes me freak out. I find the green blood better because it indicates that he is rare. I mean, he's the only male born in the Gerudo tribe, which only happens every 100 years. I guess to me it feels like green wasn't real. I mean, I guess I understand what you're saying, but to me it felt rare because there is not a lot of times you see red blood in this game. And when you first see that in this game, it's like, it's kind of jarring as a kid. Because the only other games I could remember on the Nintendo 64 that had red blood was, I don't know, like Resident Evil 2. That was about it. The Arab should be proud. It fits the temple well. Yeah, I like it. I think it's, I don't know, I think it's fitting. YouTube's always kind of nervous about that stuff, though. Alright, well that is open. I don't think I can move this now, right? Yeah, so I'm gonna have to reset the area. Oh wait, no, I can just push it off. It should come back, right? Oh yeah. We all grab from other tribes nowadays. Respect is needed, but again, Babylon says different, because in the end it shows that humanity wants to be one. Thank you, sir. Robo me ro. Yeah, because green blood indicates otherworldly. Also, color green wouldn't make sense. Our blood is red because of iron. Green would require a different compound. Not sure off of my head which one, so red makes a lot more sense, but they aren't really human now, are they? Aliens are elves. That's true. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, fuck, what? My dumbass. What? I thought I... Okay, I thought... Wait. That was definitely a fairy, right? Yeah, that's a fairy. I thought I grabbed 2 flames. I must have got distracted. That's great. Oh, I have to come through back here. Oh my god, get him away from me. Not a pro gamer move at all. This game hates me, and it knows I hate this part of the game. This spot specifically is so annoying to me in this game. Because, I spend way too much time here. You'd think after all these years of me playing this game as a kid, I would remember to, not do dumb stuff like this, but this is exactly what happens. Oh, and I did another dumb thing. God dang it! Can I still save this? Let's see, can I save this? It's so slippery and, not a fan. Alright, I'm gonna make sure that I fill both of the bottles up with flame. It's like saying AGI are humans too, artificial general intelligence. Love the gameplay. We are going to keep playing TMNT in the NES. Ooh. I did actually get the, I think that was a couple months ago, TMNT, like the arcade version. I think the NES version, I don't know, it's like the collection. It has a lot of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle games that came out on the PlayStation for free. That was pretty cool. I would not mind streaming that as well. Do you have the Scarecrow song? No. I pretty much just became an adult in the last stream, and yeah, I haven't really done too much since then, besides what I've been doing in this stream. But I definitely need to go and grab the Scarecrow song. Should probably also go do that after this. Always need 2 screens nowadays. Oh yeah. I blame the TikTok and the YouTube shorts. Gotta have 2 screens on them. Alright, sweet. We're gonna grab... I'm gonna try to end this fucking fight quick. Oh wait, I don't think I can spam it on this guy. Oh, I already have it equipped. Simple as that. Gotta love the jump slash being saved for the crouch stab. Then you can spawn Pierre and hookshot. If not, and you want to 100% get it, you'll need Pierre for the Skulltula and the Fire Temple and the long shot. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Classic. And Earthworm Jim? Oh my god, Earthworm Jim. Earthworm Jim was such a banger. Hey look, it's Cheek. Yeah. Not a character that we would ever know. You know, just a brand new character, guys. Brand new character. This is not a pre-existing character that we've already been introduced to at all. No, nothing like that. Hell yeah. Cowabunga collection, great collection. Yeah, that's the one. One for YouTube vids and streams and to notepad on, and one to watch my own content to chapterize. So I would say I need a third screen. Got one, but it's meant for the second pick. Broken at the moment, but it will be fixed soon. Here I am, as a plebeian with only one screen. Hey, same. I guess I technically have two screens going on right now. I have my monitor and my laptop, but my laptop is connected to my monitor HDMI-wise, so I can have a bigger screen to play this on. So technically I'm two-screening it right now as well. Also welcome in Carl Ash. If I wasn't such a poor bastard, Carl Ash, I would have sent you one. Now listen to the Serenade of Water to reflect upon yourself. This is just weird to me, though. I don't remember having to do this after the forest dungeon, but you do need the iron boots to get further in the forest dungeon. Yeah, this game definitely, the adult version of this game definitely kind of pushes you to explore other areas. I always thought it was super linear, but clearly my memory is failing me here. See me again. Alright. It's all good, haha. I invested about 10k into YouTube so far. Portable SSDs to back up my content, raw footage, etc. And I earned how much, I hear you ask? 65 euro. Mind blown. Hey, I feel that. How much? I definitely haven't spent, well, no, I have not spent 10k. I've got a pretty simple setup. Slightly inexpensive. I would say with my... Well, throughout the years, if we count everything that I've... Fuck off, bat. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna warp out of here. I don't know why I'm trying to get through this dungeon. We're done with this. There we go. Having a brain fart there for a moment. Couldn't play the song right. Alright, let's see. Actually, no. This was a waste of my time. Well, actually, no. I can get the Scarecrow song still. But I was going to say I wanted to get the flame arrows, but we cannot get the flame arrows because they are over there. And the lake is drained. But if we're just counting in the setup that I have now, let's see. Spent about 2k plus another 1k, so 3k for the gaming laptop. 500 for the monitor. That's 3,500 right there. I can't remember how much the Yeti was. I feel like the Yeti wasn't that much. I think I got it on sale for like 150. Let's just say 200 right there. Yeah, all in all, I think, and I guess the capture card was another, like 200, I want to say. So just around $4,000 for my setup. Oh wait, I have to go up here. Alright, what's, does it need to be daytime or something? Always love when YouTube recomp OOT playthroughs. Oh, recommends OOT playthroughs. Hell yeah. You know, I do feel kind of sad for some of the people that started watching my channel a couple months ago for the ROM hacks, because I need to get back into those. But if you guys are interested, and I'd highly recommend checking them out, there's some really talented people that have created amazing games out of Ocarina of Time's assets with the ROM hacks. It's just amazing. Okay, so you're Bonnaroo. Where the fuck is Pierre? I don't remember how to do this. Do I need to play you a specific song? I've had 3 PCs, one PC of 770 euros, one PC of 2.5k, and the current PC of 4k. 3 screens, not to brag, sorry, Ash Ketchup. 2 keyboards, 4 gaming mouses, and a $700 laptop that I never use. I am debt-free, but I spend it to make sure it ain't given to these useless wars. Less war, more gaming. It's an expensive hobby. We got hall pals, especially now with $80 per game. Oh god. Don't remind me about that. Thanks, Nintendo. Nintendo just fucked the gaming market. Well, PlayStation at least hasn't followed suit yet, but I doubt that'll be... Probably won't take them very long. Okay, I'm just gonna avoid the scarecrow for now. I cannot remember how to figure that little thing out. Wait, can I get up here? No, I can't. What was the forest temple again? There we go. Yeah, I guess if we're counting everything that I've ever spent money on, when it came to like YouTube and PCs and all that, I've definitely spent probably about $9,000 on everything. I've gone through quite a few PCs and stuff throughout the years. Alright. Let's try this again. Mad, I say, here. I am from the Netherlands, by the way. That hosted NATO. We wasted millions on those 2 days. For those that want to do what we do, just do it, bro. You gotta believe, Ash, believe. Once I get this PC replaced with an even greater beast, I will give the 2.5k PC away. You know, that reminds me, I have got to start this giveaway thing. I should honestly probably focus more on YouTube for it than Twitch, because I wanted to do a giveaway based off of Twitch followers, but I feel like most of my audience is coming from YouTube. Twitch is not really pushing my content as much. Once in a while I get some good views on Twitch, but for the most part it's YouTube only. I guess I don't want to say too much, but I do want to say that I wanted to... a couple months ago I had an idea to do a giveaway. And to get started on the giveaway I set a certain amount of, like a follower goal. And then once we hit that follower goal, I wanted to do an interactive giveaway where I would have my my viewers come and play a multiplayer-based game to get it. But not something where it would be like skill-based, you know what I mean? So for example, when I brought this up, ironically I was playing Ocarina of Time, but I was playing a ROM hack. And, you know, Ocarina of Time lately has a new update, or not an update, but there's been a new little feature people added to this game where you can play multiplayer, and my what the hell? I can't open this. Alright, I guess I'll just run across here. Hold on, Mick. Don't be jumping on my monitor like that, buddy. Jeez. But anyways... Oh yeah, I can't climb with iron boots. Anyways, what I wanted to do was, you know, I set a certain follower goal on Twitch, and once we hit that, I wanted to have everybody jump into a multiplayer-based Ocarina of Time game, and I was kind of thinking of something like a hide-and-seek type of thing. And, you know, I post in, like, Discord or something once and that's another reason why I gotta figure out how to use Discord a bit more. But, you know, periodically, every, like, 5 minutes while people would be searching, I would kind of, you know, have a little, additional hint to where I'd be hiding in the game. And then the first, like, 3 people that could find me would win a certain prize for the giveaway. And I think I saw something similar to that, like a year ago, from another YouTuber. I guess it wasn't for giveaways, though, it was just for fun, and it was, Mario 64, but regardless, I wanted to try that out. I felt like that would be a really fun, interactive way to do a giveaway. But at this point, I think I'm kind of done trying to get it done on Twitch, so I think I'm going to focus on YouTube for that. I don't even know how many... I know I've been gaining a good chunk of audience on YouTube here. What are we at? 1.41k subscribers. I think I started this back on 1.1, 1.2k. I don't know. Let's see if we could get it up to, I don't really want to say anything without having anything set in stone yet, but let's strive for 1.5, huh? 1.5k followers on YouTube? That would be amazing. And then I could do that giveaway. Oh yeah, I don't know, I just really want to do this giveaway. I feel like it would be really fun, because it wouldn't just be like a, oh, I pull your name out of a hat type of giveaway. It would be like an interactive giveaway where, everybody has a little bit of fun with it, and it's not like a skill-based type of thing either. It's not like, oh, you know, like, fight me 1v1 on Call of Duty, and, you know, something like that. That would be a little bit more skill-based. Okay. Well, I do have the key. So I should be able to open a door over here. What? Oh. Oh yeah, that door's meant to lock. I don't know. I think that would be a cool giveaway. Let me check the chat here. I've been yapping for a hot minute. Let's see. Holy crap, where am I here on the chat? Okay, here we go. I went from 4k to 40k to 50k debt. Homeless. Netherlands, we are in Washington State in America. Renting a home, doing what I love. Don't cost us millions for breakfast. Not a huge ROM hack watcher. We can think outside the box here and there. I'm now debt-free and expanding. Oh, and you can open the chest. Make sure you send for the chest correctly. On the open the chest side. I am confused on what you're saying there. Sorry, Memo. I don't do or know politics. I'm just a worker in a machine. Yeah, I feel that. Also, I do feel the... I'm not crazy into politics. It's just... It's all just a headache. The way I see it, it's like, I don't know. It's kind of more so just lesser of two evils every fucking election. But, regardless, though, I'm not trying to get into politics either. What am I doing? I have a key for a door that is locked somewhere. Oh, what do we got here? Ain't we all, my friend? AI will change things, though, for the better or worse. AI will take our jobs. Machines, yes. And we must go South Park meme mode. He took our job!
Good job.
Oh, shit. Oh my god, I could squish my way back here. Awesome. Cool. Black mirror type shit. You know the chest in the well? The one underwater? You will need that key. You will have to walk back again and then back again to here where you are now. The arrow in the box rooms prize. That was just back there, but it wouldn't let me open up the... And I have to, like, lower the water level or something, because I don't think... Unless I totally missed it, but I was down there. I thought I tried opening up the chest and it didn't open underwater. Yeah, I don't think I'm going the right way. I feel like... Oh, hold on. Wait a minute here. Oh, yes. Old switcheroo. I'm gonna have to do a little wrap around here. Damn it. Alright, then I jump down here, then go over here. I don't know, it's definitely been a minute since I played this game, though. Many, many years. There's some stuff that I remember like the back of my hand, but other things like this, I'm, slowly coming back to me. Alright, what do we got hiding up here? I'm curious. Oh! I did not mean to do that. Oh, yeah. How could I forget? The spiral room. This corridor is all twisted. Thank you for pointing out the obvious, Navi. This shit is so cool. Or at least it was. I mean, it still is to me. This was so cool to me as a kid. And also, they redo it in Majora's Mask with the intro. I don't know. I really like this room. Watch for the shadows of monsters that hang from the ceiling. Okay. Yep, okay. So this is as far as I can go for right now. I'll need to go back. I'm gonna go look at that chest again. Because... something is not making sense here. Oh wait, what's this over here? What do we got hiding over here, huh? Nothing. Okay. I'm gonna kill this spider. Alright, sorry, I'm kinda lacking on the chat here, but it's hard because I can't use all chats on my monitor while I'm playing this, so I have to look at my phone. Which reminds me, holy shit, I'm sorry. Is there anybody on Twitch that left a chat? I should check that. I don't want to make the same mistake I made the other stream. Okay, nobody on Twitch. I mean, there are viewers on there, but nobody left a chat. I felt so bad the other day when I was streaming this game. I went to look at my Twitch chat and I'm like, oh man, there's people talking on Twitch and I didn't even say anything to them because I didn't look. I felt so bad. Okay. Need that key, or you'll have to walk back again, and then back to here where you are now, the arrow in boxes room. Surprise. Got a friend that always talks about money. Do you/we need it? Ordering was a thing, right? Sometimes has issues and rolls. It should open. Wow, please continue to enjoy the game. Game on. Spam the A next to the chest. You cannot lower the water because that needs the bow. And bow, you will get further on. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna play some TMNT some more. Hell yeah. Cowabunga, dude. This is not the right way. That requires 3 small keys. Small key in the 2 skeleton Stolfos room. Key in the well, and a key after climbing the vines with the small spiders that become purple. They only become purple if they detect movement. Navi, Mrs. Obvious. Guess what, man? You need keys. Okay, shit, wait, okay, what door did I come from? All looks the same. Let me take a peek here. Listen. Okay, here we go. You gotta believe, Austish, or Austin, you gotta believe. No worries, man, I think most people have it in the background on, etc. We already have used 1 small key, so 2 are left to find. Okay. Let me go back here. Yeah, I gotta go this way. Oh, I hate these piranha plant motherfuckers, man. Now, they're actually not that bad. The bats are the worst enemy in this game for me. Those things, they do some damage. Alright. Let me try this again. Yeah, it is not opening for me, for whatever reason. Can you open stuff underwater? I could have sworn in this game you could not open things underwater. At least, unless you're in like the water temple or something. Yeah, this is not working. But I can use the hook shot here. Hold on. If I unequip my boots, that should give me more timer, right? No, it does not. Get me out of here. I'm gonna drown. Alright, well... I don't know what that's all about. Why that's not working, but I guess I'm gonna go check out this area again with the Skulltula spider whatever things. Oh, that is... Oh, okay. Not what I meant to do there. I thought I remembered jumping to something in this area, but maybe that's... Maybe I'm misremembering. Okay, yeah, I was in here. Leads me out to here. Oh! That would be why? God, wow. So I must have just turned around when I beat that little room and went back through the same door that I came through, instead of going this way. That would explain it. That makes sense now. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now it's all making sense to me. I was gonna say, I don't remember needing the iron boots off the rip here to get the chest down there. Awesome. Key acquired. Please. Please, for the love of God, don't make me do the block puzzle again. I hope it's saved, but knowing this game, it probably reset the area. And I'll have to do all the blocks again. Actually, I can almost guarantee it would, because I'm sure there's a way, if it didn't do that, you'd probably soft-locked yourself in some sort of way, so... Let's go back and move some blocks around. Heck yeah. I don't even remember how I get over there. Isn't the store barred? Yes. Okay. I am gonna go out on a whim and say it's this door. But no, this is the same door that I went through, right? Yeah, this, yeah, whatever. This is not the room. I need to find the room with a spider in it. Or the hallway, I should say. Okay, not this hallway with the spider, because that one leads me out of the temple. Okay, it's definitely this door then. It's definitely not this door. Well, I am gonna really love when I get the compass, so I don't have to do this back and forth stuff here. No, I just went in this room, didn't I? Yeah. Okay, I have gone to the bottom right. I have gone forward. We must go right. It has to be the way. Yeah, here it is. Oh boy, bad time to grab a sip of water. Oh my god. Try to do this with one hand. Okay, jeez. Alright. Most frantic water sip of my life right there. Alright, let me check the chats. On Twitch, nothing. On YouTube, super warm, we will get there. Oh, roll on floor laughing. I was thinking about Master Quest, I guess. Well, on me. Sorry for wandering you astray. No, they are permanently locked. Only one more key though, or maybe it was two. Now I am confused. Got the Stalfos key. The vines led to the switch with the lowering water level, so you got the well small key. Let me check my old footage. Try moving forward to the box room. Oh yeah. Check my own footage in the meantime, because now I'm confused with Ocarina of Time and Ocarina of Time Master Quest. That's one thing, I don't think I ever fully completed Master Quest. Because the first time I played Master Quest, I think, that was on the GameCube. There was a Ocarina of Time paired with Ocarina of Time Master Quest. And I do remember playing it a little bit, and I was really confused with some of this stuff. I think I definitely got past the forest dungeon. And I think that's about it. I think that's as far as I've ever gotten on the Master Quest. But that would be fun to go back and try after this. Or, alternatively, I could just do Demon Quest, which is like Master Quest combined with Demon Souls in an OOT game. So that kind of definitely puts a fun spin on things. Alright. You can go away. You can also go away. I don't even care. I don't need to fight these guys. So I have the key. I can open up this next door, which will bring me to, hopefully, another key or the bow. Or I could just sit here all day you know, just chill out, you know what I mean? Ah, just kidding. I'm not gonna sit there. What do you think I am, some sort of fool? Well, okay. I think I need to have the bow here. At least I thought I did. Give me the bow. That's not fair. Why does this guy get to fly over holes? Oh, nice. Oh yeah, crouch stab, baby. Gotta love it. Oh! Yeah, no, let's add 2 of them again. You know, I used to think these guys were super cool. Like, as a kid, I'm like, oh wow, it's like, I don't know, a battle of 2 swordsmen, you know? But, you know, playing this now, this is a very obnoxious fight. Oh god. I don't think I have fairies either. Give me hearts. Whoa, whoa, what is going on with the frames there? That was wild. Oh my god, one more hit and I'm dead. No! Fuck. You know, I thought, you know, all these Souls games I've been playing. But it has prepared me for nothing. Oh. The beginning of the dungeon. Oh my god. Oh, that sucks. What I will do, though, now that I know that I suck at that, I will do a save state before then, because emulators are good for that. Oh, wrong way. Okay. Let me see here. Fully chapterized, so you should find all the keys quick. Got a girlfriend that don't like video games, ready to tell her. I love the NES, Super Nintendo, and OGPS. Like, I won't lie, like, I understand, like, I've even said it myself. It's kind of ironic coming from me, because I've been streaming a lot of games lately, but I do think after a certain point I get this feeling of, like... And I really shouldn't, because I am quite productive with my time, most of the time, but, like right now I'm like, oh man, I could, you know, I could be learning something, I could be doing something else a little bit more productive, but, you know, sometimes life isn't always about being productive 100% of the time. Sometimes you do have to have your little rest breaks and stuff, but I will say I do understand it on a productivity side, why people say, like, oh, video games is blah blah blah, but at the same time, those same people are watching Netflix for 5 hours a day. Or they're on their phones watching YouTube or TikTok or whatever for 5 hours a day. But the other thing is, I've noticed, I don't know, this is a random ass tangent, but if you have a partner that is really upset about you playing video games, how do I say this in a nice way? Well, basically, essentially what I just said, like, these people are fucking hypocrites, dude. I've had so many... I don't want to get too personal. I don't want to sound like... Yeah, I guess I already said it. Okay, I've had a lot of partners in my life, and a lot of them were always slightly agitated. Either very loudly vocal about it, or just low-key agitated with gamers. Which I can understand. If you spend all of your day playing video games and you do nothing else with your life, that makes sense. I can understand why that would be annoying and agitating. You know, you have responsibilities you gotta do and all that. But if you're responsible and you choose to spend your time playing video games, it is the most fucking annoying thing in the world to have somebody bitch at you for, you know, how you spend your free time. Like, I'm sorry. Do you want me to... This sounds so rude, but, I don't know. First off, let me save state. But yeah, no. I would have, partners that would complain about that. And I would just be like, alright, not a problem. I will go out to the bars and the clubs. And, you know. Because, you know, God forbid I sit inside, play video games next to you. I could just go out and party. How about that? Ironically, that was, sometimes that argument would not work. And it would actually end up to them being like, oh yeah, you should go out to the bars or clubs more. I don't know, regardless, people that do that shit, piss me off. Because those same partners, like I said, they would do, like, yeah, I don't know. There's so many people out there who shit on games. But, okay, I need to lock in here, hold on. I need to... You're not hitting me, dude. You're not hitting me. It's not happening. Boom, you're dead. You're next. Oh, God. That was a waste of my time. Oh, boy, that was almost too close. Oh, shit. He comes back? Oh, damn it. This is not gonna be fun. Dude, fuck this. Where's my spell? I'm not sitting here doing this. This is so fucking obnoxious. Oh my god, they block a fire? They can block fire with their... Bro! Oh god. People say Dark Link's fight is hard. I don't understand it. These guys are 10 times more annoying than Dark Link. Oh my god. God damn it, this is so obnoxious. Okay, I gotta kill this guy quick. Oh my god, get the fuck over here, dude. Come on! Oh well. Save state for the win. Load state. Whoa. What am I looking at? There's gotta be an easier way to fight these guys. My god, I'm already down to one. Okay, you know, I'm just gonna take a second to read the chats here, sorry. Also to just finish my tangent, yeah, fuck people who are super, like, okay, there's a certain point where it's like, okay, you do gotta lock in, you're playing games too much. But if it gets to a point where it's like, just an average pastime, I don't really understand the hate for it. Anyways, welcome in Google Dog, yo yo yo. Wow, I am missing a lot of chats here, sorry. We could be doing something more productive. I get it, games are a great escape. Yeah, exactly. You still earned 1K. Want to do the same with shorts? Then you will need about 1KK views. When I play PS3 games, it feels great. I was lucky I became debt-free just before COVID-19. Yes, I still do and create things around the house, but yeah, I play games. RA is currently available for NES, SNES, 64, GameCube, PS1, PS2, Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, PS3, etc. Not yet. Lock in and use them deco nuts on them. There we go. That's that. I knew there was something. Okay, let's load this state again. Ocarina of Time, 3D, Majora's Parties, Banjo-Kazooie. I'm gonna play that actually. Smashing Blast from the Past, playing through it on G. But yeah, Google Dog was right. You can use deco nuts to stun them. Wow. Emulator with LGBTQ. Yeah, that's that's one word for it, I suppose. All right, take my nuts. Oh, okay, my nut went through the hole. Oh my god. Okay, sorry, I have to avoid looking at chat here for a second. Dude, I keep throwing the nut in the hole, man, and then it's not even close to him. Okay, this guy is not a problem. We can take care of him. There we go. Got him down. Next ones are gonna come down here. Ooh, can I pull it off? Ah, oh, damn it. Okay, I'm just gonna... Oh my god. Dude, how do I play Dark Souls? How do I play Elden Ring and I can get through those? But these two stupid ass little enemies in this game are what's causing me so much grief. It's insane. I don't remember having this much trouble on this as a kid. Dude, that's so stupid. I had my shield out. Holy skill issue, jeez. Oof, these nuts. Use Z targets. We all 90s kids? Yeah, I'm a 90s kid. Barely. 99. But still technically 90s. I mean, I grew up with the 90s era. More so than the 2000s era. I don't know if that makes sense at all, what I'm saying, but that's how I grew up. Grew up on a lot of 90s stuff, but at the same time, I also do feel really, really annoyed when somebody's like, oh yeah, I'm born in... I lived the 90s. Yeah, I was born in 1999. I'm a 90s kid. Like, I don't know. Technically, yeah, you're right, but... Oh wow, both of us jump attack at the same time? Interesting. What are you playing this on? I am playing this on Project 64 emulator. Because I do not have enough knowledge to set this up through the Nintendo 64 that I have. Honestly, it's probably not that hard now that I think about it, but I don't know, it's easier to just do an emulator. God. You need to chill out, man. You need to chill out. Okay, I'm gonna leave him alone, and I'm gonna go for this one now. Because that would be a smart idea. Got his health down, so he'll only take a few hits once I kill this guy. Should be good to go. Holy shit, I'm one hit. No! Dude, Mick, you cannot be doing this right now, man. You cannot be nibbling on my cords. Holy fuck, dude. This was not this hard on the Nintendo 64, dude. This is awful. I never want to see this room again after I get through it. I don't want to see anything like it. So obnoxious, dude. I just want the fucking bow. What is the point of these jars? Just to bait me? Waste my time? Okay, I'm gonna hold off on you. Okay, you're dead? Okay, you're next. Get over here. There we go, thank God. That took way too long. Austish 64. Allow me to recommend RetroArch. Yeah, I've heard of RetroArch. I've not tried it yet, though. I am very faithful to Project 64, but I do know it depends. I don't know. It depends on what you're looking for. Some emulators have more cons and pros, while other ones, you know, there's pros and cons to every one of them. This is not the same way that I came from. Or it is the same. Wait. I don't know, this dungeon's kind of confusing without my compass. Okay, I think I came from that room. Well, what's Project 64? So Project 64 and RetroArch, these are emulators that you can install on your phone or your PC. They allow you to play most Nintendo 64 games through ROM dumps of the cartridges. You can get specific versions and all that. The thing is, though, they are slightly inferior at times. There are graphical bugs and glitches on these games that weren't actually in the original cartridge. So you kind of have to keep that in mind sometimes. Overall, though, they're pretty simple. Pretty simple to set up. Excuse me? Oh, you little bastard. Uh-huh, I knew you'd be right there. Now, where'd you go? Oh. There we go. Of course, Nintendo 64 needs a different core than PS1, but once you set up, you're golden, although some games work better on Project 64, like DK64, another classic, and another one. They give hearts, but only once. Get 'em. Goal. Bow and arrow emoji. You came from red, yes. That is a lady. Do have to say, though, be careful with promoting this type of stuff. YouTube is like a minefield. Yeah. Well, okay, so I will say that, per YouTube's preference, I would say that emulators are only allowed lawfully if you dump the original cartridge that you purchased back in the 90s with your own knowledge. You dump the code onto your computer, and then you can play that ROM that you purchased. You need a key. Oh yeah, I do. Remember, kids, piracy is theft. You wouldn't steal a car. You wouldn't steal somebody's purse. But yeah, no, emulators are totally good and fine and dandy to use. You just need to get a ROM for it, which I cannot assist those who might be curious with that, because YouTube would not like that. But I will say, do your research. Otherwise, just make your own dump with the cartridge you purchased. Forest Temple has the chillest song for a dungeon. It's chill, but it's also kind of like weird. Something about it weirds me out. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, I'm getting too close to these paintings. Ow, Mick. You gotta stop doing that, little bro. Why do you jump on me like that? Jumping on my face? Hmm? You are a little fucker. That's okay, though. Naming it should be fine, I hope. Yeah, no, emulators are totally fine, legal. There's nothing wrong with using emulators. Now, it's promoting ROM sites. That's where you get yourself into a bit of a pickle. Which, I am not promoting that, but, you know. Naming ROM sites is a no-go. Yeah. Happy to have chatted with you. We will lurk until we hit the hay. Peace, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate the support. I'm down to 4 arrows. I need to make these count. There we go. Could get you banned from what I understand. See ya, Robone. Don't let the beg bugs bite. Now, according to US law, it should be fine. Holding games 85%, which ain't for sale anymore, and those that do are priceless, but you cannot do it with, say, Switch 2. So if PS6 is released, don't emulate it on day one. Mick is an OG. Only ones that are paid ROM sites, from what I understand. And again, if the games are new, then yeah, understandable, but I play for achievements. So why would I emulate Switch 2? So, you're kind of right. The problem with purchasing ROMs from a ROM site is, well, that's definitely more okay, that would be quote-unquote more ethical to do. It is still a no-no for Nintendo. Not on your part, but the people who are selling the ROMs. Because then they are profiting off of Nintendo's work, and that is a big no-no. Nintendo does not like that. But, regardless, you know, well, I can't help anybody find the ROMs themselves. I would just say that there's a reason, like, I don't know, what's the guy from Steam? Is it Gabe? Gabe Newell or whatever? The creator? even said it. He said it quite well himself that piracy is a was it? Piracy is due to anti-consumer practices. It's not due to like people wanting to steal. I mean, there probably definitely is people that will just get a game for free because they don't want to pay for it, but for the most part, people that do quote-unquote piracy in games and stuff is mainly due to the lack of care for these older games, you know what I mean? If Nintendo was re-releasing these games, and especially doing like ROM hacks and shit, you know, that would be a get me off this. That would be a completely different story. I feel like a lot of people would be lining up to pay for it, but because Nintendo refuses to do something like that, they lose out on that. If you take, for example, not Red Dead. Yes, I know, Navi. You've already told me this. Okay, I might have to backtrack here a bit, but... For example, Resident Evil 2 Remake started with... That was a fan project. And you know what good old Capcom does? Instead of trying to shut it down, cease and desist it, they actually brought those people in, sat them down, had dinner with those people that were working on that project, and then used them to help create Resident Evil 2 Remake. Which is how things like that should be handled, but they're not, which is really dumb. Because, I mean, fucking A, Resident Evil 2 Remake, that was a commercial success, and it got a lot of people back into the series, and it got a lot of newcomers into the series. And it's things like that that really, I don't know, very good opportunities that a lot of companies waste. Regardless, I need to backtrack here. How long have I been streaming? I just noticed it's like 2:30 in the morning. Oh wow. 2 hours and 30 minutes. Can you even emulate a Switch 2? I don't think you can yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if you could. Usually emulation, at least now, these days, does not take that long for emulators to pop up. I will say, though, that if there is, I would be pretty damn sure that it doesn't run the best. It usually takes a good chunk of years for emulators to really get a good foothold on what they need. Iron out the kinks and the bugs. Regardless, though, I never use emulation for more modern games. I only use it for my beloved Nintendo 64, Super Nintendo, NES titles. Check the chat here. But to demand I will pay for a Nintendo 64, let's say 500 euros, then buy a capture card for 300, Ocarina of Time for 250 euro, only to earn $1 back. If I emulate it, it has none of the costs and preserves the content, which is the purpose of my channel, preserving classic gameplay. It's kind of what my channel's about too, in a way. Or I guess more recently. That's what I've been doing. As long as the internet remains, the footage will remain. I actually really liked Resident Evil 2 Remake. Yeah, the Resident Evil 2 Remake was phenomenal. But I will say, you know, me being a hipster, or having my rose-tinted glasses on, or whatever they say, I still do kind of prefer Resident Evil 2. But arguably, I mean, if you look at it objectively, Resident Evil 2 Remake is a much better game. Same thing with Resident Evil 4. I really love the remake, but I still prefer the original. But objectively, Resident Evil 2 Remake is better. Yes, you can, but not fully tweaked yet, so there will be errors, glitches, crashes. Yeah. Not that many games to play. Supply and demand again. That's why I point people to RA. The more people to have retro achievements accounts, the more demand there will be, and the more people will start making achievements for games. PC got recently released, so Wii U, etc. remains first. I think the GameCube's been around for quite a while, if you're talking about emulation. I remember the Dolphin emulator was a pretty popular one. Okay, but it's definitely quite late. It's 2:30 in the morning. I was not expecting to be streaming for this long. And, you know, I've been streaming for like 2.5 hours. So, I will definitely call it here. But, yeah, I'll be playing more of this quite soon, probably tomorrow. Or I might be streaming Dark Souls 3 tomorrow. I'm not sure which one I'll do yet, but either way, it's between Dark Souls 3 or Ocarina of Time, since those are the two games that I've been streaming as of late. But yeah, thanks everybody for tuning on in. Thanks for the likes, support, and comments. Holy cow, I'm tired. If you're watching on Twitch, check out the YouTube. If you're on YouTube, check out the Twitch. The pop-ups are in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Hope you all have a good night.